I'm 43 and I've been homeless now for 3 years. Being homeless is one, I don't know, being out here on the streets, I think the worst thing you could really go through is the way people look at you. It's very condescending. A lot of these places want to help. The Beacon's a real good place to help you. There's other places that take from you. They don't want to give back. And you're so worried about your life every night. You don't know if you're going to be stabbed, if you're going to be cut, raped. You got to go from one place to another to get food. You have blisters on your feet. For days you can go without bathing. And it gets to you. It starts to really tear at your integrity. It tears at your self-esteem. But you know you got to get up in the mornings. So I came on the streets because I lost my home. Last year I died. I OD'd. Drugs is a big part of this. You just want to just forget everything. So you take the drugs. And you want more drugs just to numb yourself. And eventually you have to stop yourself. If you can stop doing drugs on these streets, my God, it's amazing what you can do. But I think more than anything, I look around and I'm so grateful that I still have my limbs. I have both of my arms. And every morning I get up and I just thank God that I'm alive. But people really need to know that being homeless, a lot of people don't choose this. And the people that's been out here all these years, some of these people have been out here 30 years, you just get stuck. And you just can't seem to bring yourself out because your self-esteem is torched so bad. And when you walk down these streets, especially here in Houston, the welfare around here is just uncanny. And last night we stayed here and the ball game was let out and the people come by, you know, they just looked at you like you was so beneath them. And I just had to stand up and just realize, and everyone that came by I had to say hello to. I just had to for my own self-preservation. And it's degrading out here. And the more you stay out here, the more you realize just how grateful and appreciative you are of life. You know, I've had those homes, I've had those things, but I've never been appreciative until I came out here and I've been stuck out here. And to eat, just to get something in your body a day, it's just so grateful. And God, you know, under the stars at night, if that's the only bit of serenity I get, so be it. That's all I need for that moment. But it's sad out here, it is. There's children out here, and I'm so grateful I don't have those kids out here. There's women out here who struggle, who sell themselves so they can just make ends meet, just to get something to eat. Not for the drugs, not for anything else, just to get something to eat, to feed their children. There's a girl who has 3 children, and she puts them off to the side, and she goes and does her business, and people watch those kids so that she can feed those children. Because a lot of places don't want to help you. They just don't. And I'm okay with that. Yeah, and God's there with me. And I think that's another thing too. The people who toy with God all their lives, when they're out here homeless, they find God. Because that God protects you and gets you through those nights and those lonely periods. And when people look at you, God, it's the way they look at you, and they don't want to touch you, and they don't want to be a part of you, and they want to push away. And I think to myself, you know, I was that person at one time. I'm not that person anymore. Because now I walk up and hug anybody. You know, I don't know why that person's there where they're at. There's people here with PhDs in economic science, and there's a gentleman in there now who has this bachelor's, master's in law, and you know, and alcoholism and child molestation and everything brings you on these streets. It's sad. And people don't realize just how many people are homeless in this world. And if you see this and you think to yourself, oh, well, that's sad, you know, I want to give. No, what you want to do is you might want to come out here and really take your time, take that 8 hours, take that 2 hours, and come out here and actually feel what it's like. Come out here and stay, not in these little cardboard things they build up, these college kids do, but actually come out here, lay on this concrete at night, probably with no cardboard, lay out here and feel that wind blowing, you know, knowing you smell, knowing you don't feel good, knowing you got to go 1 more hour just to make it. That's what being homeless is. Going from there and there, the blisters bleeding and the feet, and you're trying to just get through that next moment. Now, then the police hassling because you're homeless, you're laying there and you're doing this, you're struggling. No. Because I used to sit and watch them documentaries too, and I used to want to give money and stuff like that. Never knew what it was like. Now I feel bad because that's all I want to do is give money. I should have came out here and actually done something, donated my time and felt good, and actually put something back into it. It's a sad world. But you know what? Tomorrow brings a new day, you know, and I'm happy and I'm clean today. They let me bathe. They gave me some clothes and I'm happy. I'm okay.